So we're ready to work on our location page. Let's go ahead and open up our wireframes to see what we have in here. So of course we have the search for the address up here. So what we can do here is we can go ahead and swap this navigation bar for one of these search ones. And then we'll go ahead and use plugins to create a map in the following lectures. And then we need a pin to show their address on the map itself, as well as a little sort of rectangle to show them the exact address that they've input, as well as a little button for them to find their current location in the map, and then a little save button down here. For the map itself, we're going to go ahead and use plugins in the following lectures to generate a map in the background here. But for now, let's go ahead and place these elements on the screen, and then we'll go from there. So first things first, let's go ahead and swap this navigation bar that we have for this one right here. Let's go ahead and delete that one and place this one instead. And then you'll notice because we've placed that navigation bar in our layers panel on top of the status bar, it's currently covering the status bar. We can see that in our layers panel as well. Another way you can rearrange layers other than dragging them over here is that you can actually go ahead and right click and click on send backward, which will go ahead and send it one layer back, or send to back, which will go ahead and send this object all the way to the most bottom layer in that artboard. And then you can go ahead and do the opposite by bringing things forward and bringing things to the very front. As a shortcut, you can do command open bracket to bring layers down, or command close bracket to bring layers up. So I'm going to go ahead and use command open bracket, take that layer all the way down, and then we're going to go ahead and change the title to address. There we go. So let's see, we don't really need the back over here. Let's go ahead and just get rid of that and just change this action button here to done. There we go. So they can search their address here. They can click done when they're finished. And then let's go ahead and drag the button from our libraries down here with 35 pixels for the bottom, and then change the title to save address. There we go. And then from your resources, from the icons folder, you can find the location folder where you can open it up and drag these two icons in our screen. Perfect. So this one, we want to go ahead and place it somewhere down here and give it some generous spacing from the button. And so this button is to help the user find themselves on the map. And then we're going to go ahead and give this button or location icon a secondary color. Well, actually, let's try accent 1. And same thing for this pin over here. We're going to use this one to show the user the address that they're looking at on the map. And so we're just going to put that in the center and give it also the accent 1 color. Let's see, what else do we need? We're almost done here. We just need our kind of rectangle with our address in here. So why don't we go ahead and create a rectangle. And I'm just going to go ahead and sort of align it with my button down there. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of there. Give this a 10 pixel corner radius along with the fill of my accent 1 color. I'm going to place this very close to the pin here, and then we're going to go ahead and create a text box in here. And for this one, let's go ahead and drag a text over here because it might be multi-lined. So we're going to go ahead and just type in a random fake address, but in a full format. So we'll do city, postal. I think that should be good. We can left align that over here, and let's set this as the, let's try the caption. I think that's too small, so let's do body 1. Perhaps body 1 medium would work, yep. And then for the fill, let's do accent 3. We're going to go ahead and just center that along here and stretch it out in case there's a second line. I think that looks good for now. Why don't we come back in the next lecture to create a map using plugins for this page.